Hey guys, welcome back to The Fishing Teacher. Today we are going to talk about Google Earth Maps and how you can use those to help your bass fishing. This is a tool that every single angler should be using. It's like using Google Earth Maps. I'm going to break this down and get into it big time in the video here, but if you have not heard of or used Google Earth Maps for your fishing, you're missing out, because basically it's allowing you to practice to go fishing on your computer. It's a great tool. You guys know how low tech I am and I use it, so we're going to get into that in today's video. And I'm just sort of going to explain to you guys how I use it. Somebody coming from the perspective of a low tech, old school dude that is using this type of resource that we have, and it can really make a huge difference in your fishing and how successful you are day in and day out. So we'll get into that today. Real quick, guys, before we get started, we have got Christmas is next week, guys, and if you guys want to take advantage of the end of that big 12 days of Christmas sale, guys, one thing I want you to check out, or just invite you guys to check out, if you're looking for a baitcast reel, guys, look at this Lews Custom Pro baitcast reel, guys. I've been using this for about a month and a half now. Absolutely love it. 11 ball bearings, smooth as butter. I have not backlashed it one time yet. It's just an awesome freaking reel. So I'll put this link in the description to the Lews Custom Pro baitcast reel. I think you'll really be happy with it. It's a really good price too. And also, guys, anybody interested in booking an on the water lesson with me real quick, doing a lot of jerkbait lessons right now for the winter months, shoot me a private message on my Facebook page, Randy Blaukat Professional Angler, for details. So appreciate that. Okay, guys, if you haven't done this before, one of the things I would highly suggest is to download this Google Earth Map link. And what it does, it's a satellite image of the planet. And you can literally zoom in on any place in the world with it. It's like all you have to do is like type in a city or type in the lake. Say for example, if you fish Lake Guntersville, just type in Lake Guntersville once you download the Google Earth app, and the satellite will hone in on Lake Guntersville, and it gives the options to magnify it up to almost fine-tooth detail. I mean, magnify it where you can just like see everything on the water, super close. Incredible piece of technology. You guys know how anti-tech I am, but this is one of the things that you can really use to your advantage that doesn't take away the inherent, mystery and magic and value of fishing. Okay, so this is what it does. This is how Google Earth will help you and how I use it. Let's say, for example, you're going fishing on a lake. You maybe even know the lake really good, or maybe you've never seen it before. But by having this option to focus in on the lake in a satellite image, you can see everything. You can see things like, how the water clarity changes throughout the lake. This is one of the most important features of the Google Earth Maps, is I can find where the clear water is, where the water color changes, or where the dirty water is. Say, for example, it's summertime and I want to do some shallow cranking. I can scan the whole lake and it shows me actually where the dirtiest water in the lake is. Or if it's in the wintertime and I want to go throw a jerkbait in clear water, I can find out where the bluest water is, where the cleanest water in the lake is. So I don't have to run around the lake and launch in a bunch of different ramps to find out where the water clarity is. This is massive, guys. Water clarity visibility access on the Google Earth Maps is just priceless. Now, the next thing with that is you can actually see a lot of stuff that's underwater. You're not going to be able to see like drop-offs, but you can see like underwater grass beds. Let's say, for example, you're fishing Lake Guntersville and it's May or June in Lake Guntersville. You can scroll in on the map and you can actually see where the underwater milfoil beds are, or where you can see where the milfoil or lily pads are on the surface of the water. So you can spot aquatic vegetation even offshore. And this is hugely valuable too. But the thing that I love it for more than anything else, because I love fishing shoreline targets, is I can find every type of shoreline target on the lake. If I want to look for a rocky bank, a bluff bank, a pea gravel bank, I can zoom in on those banks and I can find specifically the parts of the lake where the rocky banks are, the rock transitions. This is another thing, guys, is rock transitions. Finding out where those key transitional areas are. And another great feature on it is you can go back in time on it. Say, for example, you want to see the lake when it was high or low. You can scroll back 3 or 4 years ago during certain months of the year where, like, say the water's 7 or 8 feet low. and you can see what the lake looks like when it's 7 or 8 foot low, and you can identify a lot of objects that are under the water when the water's low. This is a lot of pros do this. Or same if the water's high, you can identify flooded vegetative or flooded, trees and bushes, those type of areas. Another thing, guys, is you can find out where all the boat docks are. Boat docks are some of the best bass fishing cover that we have. And a lot of times, if you want to run a dock pattern, or say, for example, you're getting on a dock pattern and you have a specific type of dock, how it's set up in a certain part of the lake, you can get on Google Maps and you can find out where every single boat dock is in the lake. And everything, you can find lay down trees in it, you can see stumps in the water. It's just an incredible tool. It's something that should just be the basic foundational, in your toolkit as an angler. It's just as important as your lures, your rod and reel, or anything. And on top of it, even if you fish a small lake, let's say, for example, you have a lake that you fish that's a 200 or 300 acre lake, you can do that on Google Earth too. You can scope in on a 200 acre lake or a creek or even a farm pond. It's just unbelievable the detail that you get on that. So I just want to give you guys, encourage everybody, just download that. I do the same. This is not an ad for Google Maps because I don't get anything from them. I'm just sharing this information with you guys. But download that app. It's better if you do it on a laptop. You can see it a lot better. You can't really see it very good on your phone. You can, but it's like you got to have reading glasses and the detail's not quite there. But try to download it on your laptop computer, and it allows you to actually pre-fish or practice to go fishing without even leaving the house. And it saves you a tremendous amount of time. I can't explain to you guys how much time this will save you. I'll tell you how big of a deal it is. Back when I first started fishing tournaments, Bassmaster tournaments back in the 80s, the big deal was guys like Rick Clunn and Gary Klein and a lot of the pros, they would hire a private pilot, and get in one of those little pedal jumper planes, and they would fly the lake. I did it a couple times, but I couldn't do it anymore because I get motion sickness so bad, which is another story. I got some stories I can tell you about getting sick with other fishermen on the plane. But we used to fly across the lake to basically do the same thing. We would look where water clarity changes were, we'd look where cover was, we'd get an overview of the lake, and now you can do that from your computer. So just, if you haven't done that, guys, most people have, but if you haven't, it's something you definitely need to do and take advantage of. So anyway, I hope it helps you guys out. We'll talk later.